Activity in the Asia-Pacific region in the week ahead will be bustling with fresh economic releases, a string of corporate earnings, as well as interest rate decisions from the Bank of Japan and the Reserve Bank of Australia. Week gets underway Monday with Japan's unemployment rate for September. The country experienced a drop in unemployment to 2.4% in the prior month, which appears to be fueling spending, while Japan's central bank continues to provide economic stimulus. Investors will receive the BOJ's next monetary policy move Tuesday after the bank at its September meeting remained committed to a negative interest rate policy, as well as purchases of government bonds and other assets, including ETFs, Japan real estate investment trusts, and corporate bonds. The BOJ's policy board, led by Governor Haruhiko Kuroda, said the country's economy is likely to continue its moderate expansion, and domestic demand is likely to follow an uptrend. The bank's decision will be followed on Wednesday by the BOJ's quarterly outlook, Japanese consumer confidence for October, as well as Australia's trade balance and China's Caixin manufacturing PMI. Although Chinese manufacturing output continued to rise in September, it came in at the weakest level in nearly a year. Moreover, according to the Caixin report, new export orders declined at the fastest rate since February 2016, amid a number of reports that the U.S.-China trade war and subsequent tariffs had impacted foreign sales. Meanwhile, back in Japan, the BOJ is set to release the minutes from its policy meeting on Sunday and will release an update on GDP, along with Indonesia, coming off the weekend. This is also when the Reserve Bank of Australia will make its next interest rate decision. The RBA had kept its cash rate unchanged at 1.5% at its previous monetary policy meeting in early October, with Governor Philip Lowe reiterating that household consumption remains a source of uncertainty as incomes remain low and debt continues to be at elevated levels. Westpac chief economist Bill Evans said that the cash rate will likely remain unchanged for the remainder of this year, as well as through 2019 and 2020. On the corporate front, several firms on the calendar to announce earnings, including Tianjin Chonghuan Semiconductor, Huawei Culture, Sharp, Sony, and Honda Motor in the front part of the week, followed midweek by Japan Tobacco, JVC Kenwood, Panasonic, and TDK, then Toyota Motor and SoftBank Group coming off the weekend. Investors eyeing Japanese companies have generally seen a downturn in their equity. Moody's Japan KK recently said that cash levels at mainly non-financials will remain high through at least this fiscal year ending at the end of March 2019, but the pace of growth is set to slow as spending increases. The recent slew of billion-dollar-plus Japan-based acquisitions are also likely to continue, Moody's said, further limiting the growth in cash holdings. Recent major tie-ups include Sony's announced purchase of EMI Music Publishing, Japan Tobacco's acquisition of JSC Donskoy Tobacco and United Dhaka Tobacco, and Toyota's completed investments in Uber. According to the ratings agency, SoftBank remains the largest cash holder with $30 billion at the end of fiscal year 2017, with other top holders including Toyota, Honda, Sony, and retailer 7 & I Holdings. In the meantime, select the event calendar option in the IBKR Trader workstation for a full list of U.S. and global corporate events and earnings, dividend schedules, economic data, IPOs, and more. I'm Steven Levine for Interactive Brokers, asking you to enjoy the week ahead.